Hey everybody, it's your man Jakster here, and in today's video we're going to discuss all the classes of Destiny and how they can be customized and used to their absolute best ability, as well as me showing you guys my Hunter character, who is a beast, and will give you guys an idea of what late game characters look like in beta. This is going to be a longer video than normal, so I'm going to keep the chit chat to a minimum. The gameplay in the back is Iron Banner control. I just grabbed some awesome armor, and I was able to get an interceptor tank, so I did quite well in the gameplay. Now that we got that stuff out of the way, let's get started. First off, I'm going to tell you guys what the class's specialties are. I'm going to flash up some screen caps of each class's bio when you first choose the class. So starting off, we're going to talk about the Titan. Titan says that you are an armored engine of war, control any battle with strength and strategy. So what they're saying here is that the Titan's a very strong character, and you have to be strategized with it so that you know what to do and what not to do. Titan's subclasses are Striker and Defender. Striker, you have Ground Smash, which is basically the Titan goes up into the air and smashes down like frickin' Mario with a ground pound and blows up enemies all in a certain radius around him. So it's kind of good, but it's kind of not good because you're very vulnerable when you do it, which is why I like the other subclass better, the Defender, which is where you create an indestructible shield around you where your teammates and you can be under. So basically, I'd rather be invincible than do a lot of damage. Titans are mainly the tanks of the game, guys, so take situations head on, deal with your enemies up close and personal. I highly recommend auto rifles and shotguns with these guys, the best weapons for them, and I would also use a rocket launcher. The Titan's class item is a piece of cloth that sits on their belt. Sometimes it's notable, sometimes it's not, so it's kind of like in the middle of the class items that look cool. This class is awesome for PvE and okay for PvP. Awesome for PvE due to its high armor rating, and okay for PvP due to its low agility. The Hunter says here that you are the master of the frontier, stalk and kill your enemies with ruthless precision. So basically they're saying that the Hunter is a very special class where it's the stealthy class of all the three. I definitely would either be a rusher or a sniper with. Its subclasses are Gunslinger and Blade Dancer. The Gunslinger has a golden gun which one-shots people but can only be used for a limited amount of time and only has 3 shots. The Blade Dancer, on the other hand, is where you go super ninja style sword moves, and you have this electric sword, and you can go around and kill 3 enemies doing like a dash thing. You can go invisible when you do it. Your sword's on lightning. So I would probably pick Blade Dancer over the 2 just because of how cool it is, and it probably can do a lot more than the golden gun can. So anyways, guys, the Hunters are high damaging guardians, perfect for rushers and snipers depending on your choice. Armor is lackluster at first, but it can become more powerful using the right upgrades. The Hunters wear capes as their class item, and it's definitely the most pronounced. I have the cape that goes all the way down to your feet, thanks to the Iron Banner gameplay. It's definitely very, very sweet. The class item is definitely the best. This class is decent for PvP due to its slower armor, but they're awesome for PvP due to their high agility and high damage. So now we're on to the last class, guys, which is the Warlock, and it says here, the universe bends to your will, manipulate energies to annihilate your foes. So basically what it's saying is that the Warlocks use magic, and they're very powerful, but also very weak. Subclasses for this are Voidwalker, which gives you this thing called the Nova Bomb, which you can just throw at enemies and it blows them up. It's insane. I've seen people get freaking 6 pieces with this. It's in one go too. It's not just 2 Nova Bombs. No, one go. I've seen 6 pieces. It also has the subclass Sun Singer, which I would probably use over it because it increases all your abilities, so you have higher armor, higher damage, higher agility. It's definitely, I would definitely pick Sun Singer because I'd rather put more bullets down range than just have one thing. So basically, guys, the Warlock is a jack of all trades class. It's very, 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 very useful with its subclasses, Nova Bomb or the Sun Singer. But other than that, it's not very good. It's okay-ish everywhere else. Their class item is a band on their left arm, definitely the most least pronounced. But you definitely can still see it, and it's definitely something cool added onto the character. This class is good for PvE and PvP equally. So it's basically, this is what you'd play if you just wanted a character that could do a little bit of everything. So anyways, guys, these classes are all very different from each other. One's a tank, one's a damage dealer, and one's a jack of all trades. However, one thing these classes have in common is how you can customize them. So first off, you can change many things regarding your character's race and facial features. I'm going to throw some pictures up on screen of these, videos, short little videos of me showing you guys off the races and stuff of these characters. So starting off, you can choose from 3 races: the humans, the Exos, and the Awoken. You can also choose male or female. You can also choose what your face looks like. You can choose what your hair is, so you can have long hair or short hair, depending on what your preference is. And you also can get special markings for your face. You can show all these off in the tower. Not really that big of a deal in the actual world, though, because you have your helmet on. So anyways, guys, these classes also share the same weapons, so a hunter can use a pulse rifle as well as everybody else. But armor is specific to each guardian. So basically, these guys can all have stuff in common from their character's race and facial, and they can also have all the same weapons. So you can run, you know, the same weapon on your hunter and on your warlock. So anyways, that's all I have regarding classes. So now it's time I show you guys my hunter guardian. He has all green weapons, including an auto rifle, a sniper, and a heavy machine gun, which is what my preference is when I play the hunter. My armor rating is 151, which is amazing for a hunter class. Since their armor is generally low, I have to thank a perk that you can get from your gunslinger that ups your armor. So thank you, perk. My cloak is a full cape that I got from Iron Banner, like I talked about earlier. It is kick-ass. It's the only full cape you can get in the beta so far, and it was a limited availability cape, which I find awesome because it was Iron Banner, and Iron Banner is closed now, but it might come back later. I'm not sure, though. All in this guy has served me so well. That showed me that the hunters are definitely going to be my favorite class and definitely my class of choice. I will have other gameplay of other classes on the channel, guys, though, so don't worry. Might even get some Titan gameplay for PvP and PvE, too. And I definitely like the hunters the best due to their insane agility and the high damage output they grant. So anyways, guys, that's all I got for this video. I hope you guys learned something, especially you Xbox players out there, since you're ready for the 23rd. Hope you're ready for that. It's going to be insane when you guys finally get a chance to play this. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys, for more content just like this video. Check out my Crucible gameplays and story gameplays that I posted earlier. I have all the story mission gameplays except for Devil's Lair, which I actually already have from Alpha. And I also have 2 Crucible gameplays up. One hit 200 views, which I'm so psyched about. That's the first video I've ever had hit 200. I haven't had anything closely hit to 200. Thank you for people searching Iron Banner. And make sure to like the video and leave a comment telling me what class you like the best. Thanks for watching, everyone. And now it's time to say, peace, everybody!